Hi guys, I'm using my phone because I'm uploading a video to upload to YouTube. I put a video together with the iMovie on my computer. I'm here to speak about traceable phone numbers. People tracking your number, and people that you don't want tracking you, following you around. You have to be very careful. About a month ago, I uploaded a video. I took it down because it subsided, and the man does live in this building, so I have to be very careful. I feel he got my information because I deliver for Uber Eats, and I met him at the deli, and I realized that he lived here, and he was always crossing my path. He just happened to always be in my path all of a sudden, and I was like, I'm home now. My day's over. I'm not looking to date anybody in my building. I live here. Anyway, since that video, something happened in the past couple of weeks. And I belong to this website, meetup.com. Sounds like a dating site, but it's not. It's a website that has gradually built up their business. People who start groups and you meet in person. And like, here's an example. I go to 2 groups. I belong to many that I'm following and I'm feeling out to see if I'm ready to expand. But I belong to 2 groups that I do go to. I go to this Launchpad in Huntington when they do internet marketing meetups, and they're free. You just go in, and I always promote them because I'm sure there's a way that they gain from having these free meetups. But I'm someone who just likes to join in every couple of months. I go to one, and it's about internet marketing, meeting people who do what you do, website developers, WordPress content managers, content management systems, the WordPress people, and it's very interesting. And they have all different topics, social media, marketing. You learn a lot, and you connect with a lot of people that you have stuff in common with. And I've made many connections. I love the website for that, but they have a messaging area, just like Facebook. You can send a private message, and I have like 12 people in the past 5 years that I've met, and we've, communicated and helped each other out. And I do see them every couple of months at groups that I go to, meetups. But this one guy, you have to be very careful. I had to report him, and I did. And they disconnected him from me in the meetup.com messaging system. And it's because he's requesting me to contact him using the WhatsApp app. WhatsApp app? I've heard of it. WhatsApp. WHATSAPP. And I remember using that once with my mother when I went away. And I believe it has something to do with your cell phone number. And it's a free app, and you communicate. But now we text and we use Facebook. It all worked out. But, he reached out to me, and I'm going to read the conversation to you. On June 5th, he writes, "Good morning, Michelle. Nice meeting you. Hi." Now, I sign in on June 15th, and I'm like, I wanted to check to see what was going on. I want to join in on a group. I usually sign in a couple of times a month. And I belong to this group that I've been following for about 6 months. It's a company that's expanding. It's $8 a month. I mean, not everything's free, but, it's about people meeting people and entrepreneurs and businesses. It's about word of mouth marketing, advertising. People like meet up, groups of people meet up and dine and talk and chit chat for hours. And it's about meeting other like-minded people that you might be able to expand your business with. So I've been following this group, and maybe I will join, but I'm not going to do it until like September. I'm not ready yet. But the point is, I've been following it. Now he writes that to me. "Good morning, Michelle. Nice meeting you. Hi." I've never met this guy. I'm like, what the? I kept thinking he belonged to another group that I actually went to, and no, he doesn't. He don't. So but he is following that group I'm following, but I've never gone to a meetup yet. So I write back, because it does matter to me, because this is a professional website. This isn't a dating site. This isn't for, this isn't a dating site. If you happen to meet someone that you're out and about because you're doing something you're passionate about, that's great. But it's not the reason why I go to meetups and groups. So I write back, I'm not being rude, we've never met. The next day he writes, yes, we've never met, I know. Thanks for accepting my friend request. I hope you don't mind knowing a bit of each other. I like having conversations with you. I've never met him. But not always online here. I hope you don't mind knowing chatting with me on WhatsApp. I was like, what? Now I signed in on Friday, like a week later, and I'm like, no, I'll pass on that now, because now I don't want to give a bad image because I don't know who I'm dealing with here. I figured that was that. No, I'll pass on that. Move on, buddy. It's not a dating site. He contacts me yesterday. He said, okay, nice. Can you send me your WhatsApp number? I don't use WhatsApp. I don't even have the app on my phone so that we can chat WhatsApp. Is because I'm not always online here. That is why I want you to send me your WhatsApp number so that we can chat on WhatsApp, okay? No, that's not why I joined meetup.com. So I reported it, and they disconnected his communication with me. It says it on top. You're disconnected from these messages. Click to reconnect if you want to, because they have people in place protecting their members of their site, because I know the site's for free, but they generate revenue doing businesses with all these groups, and they meet high profile people that, like WordPress. I go to WordPress groups and they're sponsored by WordPress. That's a high profile company. They don't want this kind of nonsense. You have to protect your members. And there are some things that you can pay for in groups, but at least half for free. And that's how they build up their momentum. Like now I've been following a group that I am seriously considering joining for the $8 a month. And they have meetups all throughout the towns where I live in Nassau County, Long Island. And it's about word of mouth advertising, and it's about businesses helping businesses, and businesses people meeting with other businesses, and maybe they can collaborate. And I'm trying to figure out what group will I fit into, because they have just like 4 categories with this company. So, you have to be careful. I got a little off track. I'm just very excited about meetup.com. It's a great website. But you have to be careful, because why would I give a stranger, if I even used it, WhatsApp number so they could trace me, my location on my phone? No way. I had that problem with the guy from the deli that he just kept crossing my path, and is he tracing me? It's so easy to do. Anyone who has your number can trace you, can track your location. And I can't shut off my location. I can when I'm not working. Yeah, I should do that. But when I'm doing the apps like Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates, the other app opportunities, the merchandiser, a field agent, they need to know your location, because that's how they make sure that you're doing your job. They need to know your location. So be careful, guys. That's a perfect example of someone fishing to get, I don't know, this crazy man could be following me all around. No, we've never met. You're like, okay, nice. After I say a pass on that, you got to be very careful. I just wanted to share this because it is very important. And I still I still feel that our information as food delivery app gig drivers should be blocked from employees in restaurants, because they have no right to know my personal information. Because it's just too easy to trace someone, to track people and their locations. At their locations. It's just too easy. You have to be really careful, guys. Any tracking device. I'm sure there's a way I don't even know. Someone can track this Fitbit. People can do it. Okay. Have a great day. And thanks for listening, and I hope this helped you. It's very interesting because it's all connected. It's all connected. You got to be careful, folks. I'll see you soon. Make a lot of money. That's going to be my end closing. If you have to work, I hope you make a lot of money. See you later. Bye.